What is up, guys? Welcome to another video, and today we have some more Need for Speed Payback gameplay, and today we're going to go ahead and customize this Ford GT, a brand new car to Need for Speed Payback. Before we go ahead and continue, I want to say a big thank you to the guys over at Need for Speed and EA for actually sending me out to go ahead and play this game early. We've got a bunch more content, so if you are interested, make sure to go ahead and keep it locked to the channel. But anyway, today we're going to go ahead and talk about this Ford GT, and oh my god, is there a lot of customization. I've already missed talking about the front arches, as you can see. And look at that front splitter. There is so much more customization in this game compared to 2015. That was a lot of people's main kind of problems with the game, with the last game, was that some cars lacked customization, and I honestly can't think of a car which has less than like 4 or 5 options, or maybe let's say 3 or 4 options in this game. Every single car has customization for every single part, and some of the options are absolutely insane, and that includes the hypercars. Ghost Games, the guys who make Need for Speed, have really gone out of their way to both include licensed parts as well as actual parts that are made by themselves at the studio, and that really does show. As you can see here, we've got the Need for Speed wide arches as well as the Alchemist wide arch. The Alchemist is just an in-game brand that they're using essentially. I think Alchemist also have some performance parts, which again we'll talk about in a separate video. And as you can see, even the trunk lid has options. We just got to the everything's happening so fast, I'm struggling to commentate, but as you can see from the wings, again, so many options. The exhaust, again, so many options. I was so surprised when I saw the amount of options that this game truly has. And it's one of those things that needs to be payback. If a part fits, it will work. That's one thing I noticed specifically. Obviously, there's a few parts on this car specifically which are still locked, because you do have to actually do quite a bit of progression to get every single part unlocked. But most of the main body parts here are unlocked. As you can see, the rear fenders, the side fenders, and only the little things aren't unlocked, like the tail lights, the headlights, and the front canards and stuff. And keep in mind, for the most part, the tail lights and the headlights are just tints as well, so the actual tail lights don't change much for themselves. So for the most part, all the customization is unlocked. And again, when I was first playing this, I was so surprised about how much customization is truly unlocked in this game. The way the customization is in this game is also pretty cool. So there's actually certain locks on certain parts of the car. So there'll be certain requirements. For example, with the front bumper, I believe you have to get over 200 miles per hour in a car. Then with the exhaust, you'll have to do like, say, 5 seconds of drifting continuously. And that's how you actually unlock parts in the car. Once you've unlocked the front bumper, it'll be a universal thing. So you won't have to do it for each specific car. Once you've got it for one car, you'll have it for all cars. And again, something which is really cool is a lot more in-depth than the last game. In the last game, you kind of had to get to a level to unlock it. This time around, you actually have to do specific things, which again, it really does add a lot. I think if you play a lot of the game, it shouldn't be too much of an issue, and you will have this relatively quickly. But it's one of those things, if you do actually want to do stuff to your car, you really kind of have to make sure that you do it. For example, like I think it was 8 seconds of continuous drifting was one of the things you had to do, and to do that, it honestly really does. It sounds quite straightforward, but it's honestly not as straightforward as it sounds, because 8 seconds is a long ass time. So as you can see in this specific screen, we're going to go ahead and mess around with the color. I think I actually end up making the car grey in the end. I think it kind of looks really nice with the stealth grey with the neon and the bags. There is bags in this game. Unfortunately, I didn't get to show off in this specific video, but like I said, there is going to be air suspension gameplay as soon as I can show it off. So again, stay tuned to the channel if you do want to see that. But neon is something which I can show off now. So once I actually back out of this menu, you see me put neons onto the car. Neons is a shipment. So if you know what shipments are essentially the microtransaction system in the game. Although I would say it's very balanced in the way that you can actually earn parts. Ghost have gone out of their way again. This isn't pay to win or pay to like make sure you get the things. You can get these vanity items without paying real money, and it's quite easy to do so as long as you actually play the game. And that's something which they've definitely kind of made a thing and outlined. I know a lot of people are going to be worried about shipments. Is it just a money pouring system? From my experience and what I understand, it's not the case. You do get rewarded shipments quite regularly, and this is the final car, as you can see. Again, I'll go into shipments more in a future video, but this is pretty much it for now. As you can see, the Ford GT looking slammed on the floor with the wide arches. I've got to say, I'm really happy with how this turned out. With that being said, if you guys enjoyed this video, if you did, make sure to go ahead and hit the like, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. You guys have been awesome. Stay safe, and peace.